Hello everybody, hope you're doing well. Welcome back to the channel for a very special sponsored video. This is sponsored by the developers of Neocraft, and this game is Last Ultima. So we've covered quite a lot of Neocraft games over the many years on this channel, so I'm excited to delve into this new one. Last Ultima is an epic fantasy world immersive MMORPG, providing extremely exciting battles to slay demons and dragons in this cross-server battlefield. You can check out the link in the description and support the channel by going and checking out the link. It's available on mobile as well as PC and also on Android, of course. So yeah, you can play exactly wherever you like. So let's get into it and play a little bit. You can see the image I've chosen right above is that of the assassin, but you've got Nether Envoy, you've got a fighter, you've got Sage, and you've got a Gunner. So you've got all these kind of... To be honest, I really like Gunner. Oh, I think I'm going to go for a Gunner. I do like AoE, if you know kind of like these games that I like playing. I obviously like as well. This is on iPad, by the way. I'm playing on iPad. I do like the graphics. I think they've done a fantastic job with that. Got a little bit of customization right here on the characters. Right, okay, let's get right into it and have a look at some of the graphics. I'm actually really impressed. I'm massively impressed with what Neocraft have done with this game. So a lot of Neocraft games that we've covered on the channel, I think have been more top-down, and at least it's starting off with this kind of, well, 3D look to it. It's really good. It's really detailed. I mean, look, we can zoom right into ourselves right there and get such a good detail. Look, this is really impressive. I am actually really impressed. I didn't know what to expect, but I think that Neocraft have definitely evolved what they've done. If you look at some previous stuff we've done on the channel, that we've covered Neocraft game-wise, I think they're coming into a new element of improvement for kind of mobile, but also this holds up for gameplay on PC. But look, having this from just a straight, like, you know, phone or iPad as I'm using, really impressed so far. Now we're getting some early fights right here. And this is good. This is really good. Like, you can see, like, the I'm gonna get like a different shot, like a side-on perspective of action. Like, I need to kind of get it like a better angle there. But I'd say the fights, the animations around fights and the characters themselves, again, really impressive. So we're AoE. So I need to kind of like drop back a little bit and kind of like do my attack, really do a bit of distance in AoE, especially as I'm damaging multiples. Look at that. That's just so sick. First boss fight now. Let's try and do a bit of damage and escape away. I've got to use that because we've got this kind of like evade based ability, which you do have on cooldown. And of course, they've got like AoE markers right there on the demonic fists. And as soon as we just see how the evade goes, like, honestly, really good, really intuitive, responsive as well. Because this is the other thing I have with mobile games, is like, if they're not responsive on the point of movement, when you tap and you swipe or you do anything, like, then that's a problem. I've seen it so many times over the years with things like Marvel Contest of Champions and other games where you swipe, tap, and do stuff, and it just doesn't work effectively and efficiently. And every time I play a Neocraft game, you know, it's the same thing. If you look back to the last time we covered Neocraft games on the channel, same thing being said. Responsive. You click on something, it works. It does the thing. Some other games and developers aren't very good at kind of putting these intuitive, responsive controls. This seems to have it. Okay, now we're doing a little fight against a lightless fiend male. Female. I didn't know. Damage wise, I love this kind of like attack. You can see like I'm moving my ranged here to kind of like do some kind of ranged AoE. We also got our evade on point, so we can just go boom like that and just evade some damage. Let's kind of like... Oh, I should evade out of there. That was not good. I think I evaded in time a little bit. But as well, the good thing is you can click on your attack and throw it like that. So you've got time to kind of just place in what you're attacking and attack and move. So we're kind of like attack and move, attack and move, attack and move, attack and move. Switch camera around. See the enemy. Again, same thing. Line it in. Evade away. And avoid getting hit. Perfect. And I get a musket as well. Man, love it. Now we're into a cutscene. Look, we're just flying around. I've got wings, which is lovely. I do want to... I do like the animations. The animations are really good. Now, of course, the setting is very much in the fantasy world. We've got all these kind of cool cutscenes, which are done like really well. like we're now kind of like teleported into a new location. I think there's some element of like auto fighting, but yeah, it's just great to kind of like, can we claim the costume? Just having a look at a few things here, like wings. Okay, cool, we've got wings, we can fly to places, which is fantastic. But I need to kind of like get into the fight here, so I'm just coming back, and then it's just so great with the fight side of things, because I'm able to kind of apply this, come back, evade, you know, make sure I'm being as stealthy and as precise as possible. I think I've got a new attack, which that was, I've got like a cannon. I've got a cannon. Like, how sick is that? That is amazing. I want to get that in action, but I've got a cooldown on that one. So maybe when I get to the boss in a moment, I can do that. We just fire off the cannon. So, right, 6 seconds away. So let's just kind of like line up here, come to the side. The boss is there. We're going to get ready to damage with this attack. Boom, right there. I need to evade away as quickly as possible. I dodged it. Fantastic. And then what we're going to do is we're going to just rotate round. I did get hit a little bit. Cannons launched. What? That cannon is so powerful. I think it just like destroyed. It's going to be with a big cannon. But I'm helping out. I'm being helped out, sorry, by somebody. Oh, no, I need to evade. Woohoo! Always love that. A bit more damage right there. Try and keep my distance. I don't think I can evade that one. We're going to hit there. We're going to... I need to start evading. Evade again. There we go. So I evaded. Rotate camera around to see the fight. I think this will be better on mobile. Oh no, I need to evade quickly. Ooh. That was close, but you know, a good evade. Damn it! I pointed my cannon in the wrong direction. That's always a bad thing to do. But yeah, a few good attacks in, and the enemy is nearly down. We're going to evade away. We're going to smack, and then job is done. Really good. Honestly, really, really good. I always seem to really enjoy myself. Oh, I get to claim myself a unicorn. I've just got my first mount. And I'll tell you what. Look, does that look how kind of like brilliant. I've also got myself. I've summoned myself something as well. So this is my Esper, I want to say. And I have got a Fey Minstrel. So, hey. And of course, the further I go, the more powerful the items, the gear that I get. I can make so many more improvements. Which obviously you go to your attributes, you go to your information, and you can do those improvements when you get better loot, of course. Right, this is my first fight using my Esper as a support. We're just doing a little challenge and just defeating this Harpy, which isn't actually too much of a threat. I'm just doing a little bit of walking away, attacking, dipping and diving, hitting some damage, hitting some crits, and then, oh, I can do a heal. I can heal my Esper at the same time as I clear this first instance. Now we're on to the next challenge, Tripod Raven. So that is something to do with 3. So we're attacking right now, doing a bit of damage. Esper's going to do a thing as well. Attack. I think it's like a Harpy versus a Harpy situation. Do a bit of diving, do a bit of hitting, smacking, comboing, a bit more smashing right there. But this is good kind of like effective damage. And one thing that I have noticed is that the developer does a great process for new players. Like at the start of this particular, I think I'm up to like level 60. I think that's the case. Yes, indeed. I've actually kind of popped up to like level 60 right now. I would say the process has just been so much more easier than a lot of games, especially to hit this this level in such a short period of time. And to kind of get you up more powerful, which is you know, a really important element to it. So you're learning things, especially about your Espers and things like that. Who is going to be the best one to use? Who are we adding in? Who is going to be the lead Esper? Who is going to do what for you? There's different ultimates for these Espers as well. This Harpy, which is a epic Harpy, might be better to kind of like have. And of course, the developer is giving out so many freebies to new players, and we've got here pre-registration rewards. We've got more of that, like things like for being a novice welcome mail, like all of these things, including some premium currency, are getting you off the ground running quickly. Right, let's go once more into a challenge situation and do a bit of damage. Get the cannon out, blast them. And then I wonder if we can use this new. So I'm using a different type of. Oh, I hit the edge there. I was like hit the edge, but I also did a bit of damage at the same time. So that's good. I like it when it happens. Okay, now I've hit up to level 80, and I think I've put myself into a dungeon situation, which is really cool. And also, I've got 2 espers now, so basically, 2 minions are there helping me out. Look at all these bosses. Look at that loot as well. It's just dropping from these guys, which is good. I like that. I wonder which kind of like boss we're going to get right at the very end. Either way, I've got 2 passive abilities as well, which I'm going to like use that in order to do some more. That's a lot of enemies right there. There's a lot. I better pick up some of this loot. It's pretty epic. We also better like progress on through, because that's another thing as well. Like there's a lot of enemies. A lot of enemies. But that gun is just brilliant. That cannon is just blasting them. We like that. We do. So I'm going to like attack them there. I'm going to rush through them, and then I'm going to hit back with another AoE, then hit more with a bit of ranged. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. And yeah, loving this. So much fun. So much fun. Now into the final boss, which is Vixen. That looks like it could be a tricky one, but hey, let's go defeat her. Evade away. Cannon launch. Oh god, I gotta watch out for the AoE. That's not very good. She's got good kind of like range with that. Hit some of the passives off. Booming it out. Firing in. I think some of my oh dear. Oh, we did it. I thought my harpies were going to go down there. But, yeah. That was really, really good. I've hit over level 80 as well. I've got myself some fantastic gear, which is just kind of like popped in. So this is some of the stuff I've just picked up. You can see some of the epic gear gone from very kind of basic gear to epic gear very, very shortly. Quickly even is the right word with that. But yeah, I'm even talking about my gear right now. It's like a piece of gear and auto enhance. So we can just do all this kind of like auto enhancing, making my gear super powerful. So it means that I can go and take on like stronger enemies, defeat them easier, and that's just one of the great things about what this game has, what other games have, but mainly, of course, this particular Neocraft game. Other Neocraft games are the same, but this is equally as good. Just helps you get there quicker when it comes to taking down more difficult content, because the developers want you to get there. They want to help out. They want to help that process. So, yeah, great stuff. Now I've hit a momentous occasion. I've just gone over level 100, and I must admit, as I said previously, the process in which you get up to this particular point is very smooth. There's lots of help as well along the way, and there's lots of fantastic free stuff in order to make your progress, make your hero more stronger. And we've just reached the point where I can unlock skill trait improvements, so the things that you're tapping on screen, which is good, because then it means that those particular attacks are going to be more powerful. Love it. And at some stages we can improve like our talent, and look, there's a lot of stuff going on in the game. Okay, now what I'm going to do is end the video by taking on, or trying to take on, this world boss right here. So I'm just going to switch out my my Esper, and we're going to evade as much as possible and do as much damage as possible against this this enemy. See what happens. Getting some good damage on 80% down. I don't know how many world bosses we can look to defeat, but this is a good start. I'm enjoying myself. 75%, 74% evade quickly out of there. Strike again, do some basic hits, do some special hits there, get combos up, that's another thing. Oh, hit there. Got to watch out for big attacks down to 50%. Hitting out, keep hitting, keep striking, keep doing damage. Evade quickly, hit out at the enemy, hit again, do some more damage. Up. Oh, gotta evade, gotta get out there. Down to 18%. That's good so far. More damage. Oh, evade. Down to 1.7%. Yes, okay, cool. Excellent. That is good. So we now exit. We've just done a world boss. Fantastic. So I've now picked up some nice epic loot. I need to take myself off of auto fight for a second. So I do want to check out what I've just picked up, because I've just picked up some fantastic like stuff, which most of it's been equipped. So yeah, I have some things devoured that aren't particularly good. So as we kind of like do more devouring, it's important. But yes, better gear just got picked up there from doing that world boss fight. I do want to check out some of the other world bosses, but hey, you know, that's where we're going to end the video. MMORPG available for Android and iOS. Thanks very much to Neocraft for sponsoring this video. Go and check it out in the link in the description down below, and I'll see you all in the next one. Cheers, bye-bye.